Okay, this is unfortunately, in addition to the holiday season, it's also power outage season. It's storm season. This is the time that you need to make sure your home is safe, that you've got power in case of a storm, in case of any kind of a power outage. Sometimes it's just those rolling blackouts, right? Sometimes somebody hit a transformer. You need to be sure that you've got backup power, and instead of a big, stinky, gross generator that's super loud, you have to keep it in your garage. What if you don't have a garage? What if you don't want to have gas? You can power, look at everything in the entire garage. You can power your fridge, your freezer. You can go off the grid. With this amazing today's special, we've got the lowest price that we've found anywhere on the EcoFlow DELTA. Now, this is the most popular size of the EcoFlow. This is what it is. This will power your fridge, your freezer, your fan, your heater, your lamp, your TV, your Wi-Fi. For me, for my family, if the Wi-Fi goes out, that is the emergency right there. You will use this on a regular basis to charge your phones, to charge your devices, to make sure your computer is completely plugged in and all energized. But now you can plug in a lamp, you can plug in a fan. There are so many different types of plugs. We'll show you all that you can do, because this is not just that little teeny battery, right? This is all of your 3-prong outlets. This is your emergency power on the go, but that's not all. Usually, this EcoFlow DELTA, it's $1,399. You know how I know that? Not just because I work here at HSN, but because that's what I paid for my EcoFlow DELTA when I made sure that my home had extra power when we needed it. $13.99. Then you could purchase a solar panel separately, so you can be completely off the grid. This solar panel will recharge your EcoFlow DELTA over and over and over again. It's normally $3.99. So total about almost $1,800 if you were to purchase them separately. Still an amazing value when you think about that peace of mind and that security in your home. But today and today only, we have the lowest price we have found anywhere on this incredible must-have backup source of power. It's under $1,000. Now, certainly still an investment, but an $800 savings. You can get it home on 5 interest-free payments. Everything today is on 5 Flex for our Cyber Monday special. $200. But look at this. If you want to spread these payments out over the next 18 months, this is the product to do it on. So you can use VIP financing, it's called, on your HSN card, on your Q card, on your Zulily card. It makes it about $55.55 a month, interest-free, and you've got extended holiday returns. Get this home. I'm not saying you have to give this to everybody on your list, right? But I do believe that every home needs to have that extra power that's virtually silent, that you can use inside, outside. You can use this to power any of your medical devices. This, if you've got, say, a CPAP machine and you need to have that overnight, if the power goes out overnight, your CPAP machine is gonna turn off, right? With the EcoFlow DELTA, you can do what's called pass-through charging. You can plug it right into here, plug this into the wall, and if the power goes out, you never run out of your life-saving medical devices. So my guest, who's gonna share with us, by the way, free shipping and handling, which is a big deal because my guest, Justin Hyatt, will attest, he might be a little bit stronger than me, I'm just gonna say. But Justin, as we can carry this with us if we want to, but you don't wanna have to pay for shipping. This would be, let me see. I mean, we're saying $30. If I was to try to ship this, I think it'd be more like about $100. Welcome in, Justin.
Easily, but you know what? We all love free shipping. Anytime I'm shopping, I'm looking for free shipping. And you're getting it on the lowest price we've ever done it on the flagship model from EcoFlow, the DELTA. Why is this most popular one? The size, the portability, and ultimately, the power. And we talk about alternatives because why are electric power stations becoming more popular? The other alternatives are gas generators, propane generators, where you've got fumes, and then, of course, the extra expense, and then having to store gasoline. And for some of you, you can't even have that as an option because you live in an apartment. So if you're in a big apartment building and you lose power and the power company's texting you and saying it won't be on until 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock comes around, you're sitting and you're waiting, well, those hours start to add up. Here's how simple and easy it is for you to plug in anything at home. 80% of your home appliances can be powered from your DELTA. I've got one of the biggest appliances right here next to me, and guess what? It's plugged right here into my EcoFlow DELTA, and it can power up your full-size refrigerator for up to 20 hours. How much money you got in here right now? It could be medicine. It could be all that turkey left over, the stuffing. We're still making some sandwiches. And of course, there's tons of money in our freezer. We don't want that to go bad. We don't want that to spoil. All we got to do, simply plug it in. And here's some of the other appliances that you can use to be able to power up with your Delta. We're showing you the refrigerator for 20 hours, a television. You know, Shannon and I were joking about it. How about our Wi-Fi router in our TV? Because we still want entertainment. I mean, 7 hours, that's a long time to be playing any card games, and the kids are going to be sitting there saying, Mom, Dad, I don't want to play any more games with you. We want to actually be playing maybe our Xbox or PlayStation. And then the CPAP machine, medical devices. We showed you the cold food. How about hot food? You know, we want to be able to cook our food, but typically we're never able to do this. Your EcoFlow Delta can run up to 1,800 running watts. Now, what that means is you can use a microwave. You can use a hot plate. You can use high wattage appliances like a blender. If you have a NutriBullet, how about a coffee maker? And how about this? Maybe you got one of those countertop ovens. About actually really cooking your food with your countertop oven. With your microwave, you can be running this for up to an hour right here from your Delta. Now, this is the nice part about it, because now after we've used up all the power on our Delta, you have 3 ways to charge the unit up. You have the solar panel, which is the biggest thing that separates this, because now it converts this into a solar generator. But you also have 2 more options. Plugging this Delta into the wall, we talk about all of these industry-leading specs, 0 to 80% in an hour by plugging this into the wall. That is the fastest in the whole entire industry. So then you want to take this outside and be able to have a little outdoor movie time with the projector and all of the friends and family, you can do it. But then keep in mind, you know what they're not doing? They're not screaming over each other while watching those Christmas movies, because if you had a loud generator in the backyard, it would be impossible to communicate. You'd have to have it 20 feet away from you because of all those toxic fumes. And I want to give you another little just quick tour of everything, because one touch of a button is all you need to turn the unit on. And now you've got that full LCD display to show you how much time you have. And keep in mind, that's not 43 minutes, that's 43 hours that you're still going to be able to power that up with. You also have the wattage is that you're using, and also the wattages that are going in and going out. So it gives you a really great idea of how much power you're using, the power consumption. And then right here, look, we still got all of our phones and electronics, right? How about powering up your phone 140 times over from one full charge? You have 4 USB ports and then 2 USB-C ports. So for all of those newer phones, that next generation of iPhones that only come with the USB-C to Lightning, use those as well. Now, I always think about New Jersey, because when they lost power after the Hurricane Sandy, everybody wanted to communicate. Now you can communicate by plugging in your phone. And then you got 6 AC outlets on the back here. That's why you can do 80% of your home appliances. And what's nice about it is you got 13 different outlets. I'm not having to prioritize and unplug and then replug something in. And you still do also have that DC adapter right here on the bottom. So when you're going camping, possibly maybe those air mattresses that have those inflators, well, now you can use that too. So really, every single thing that you need, you can have it plugged right here simultaneously. Again, 13 different devices. And then when you need to recharge it, remember, fastest in the whole entire industry, Shannon, from 0 to 80% in an hour for something that can power up your refrigerator for up to 20.
And that really is the most powerful thing. If you look at generators and you think, well, how am I gonna get this in my garage, and it's really loud and it's stinky, and how am I gonna make sure that I have enough gas for it? And all it's going to do is keep your refrigerator powered up, right? That's the #1 thing that everybody wants to have power for, so you don't lose all of that food. That gas generator, it might power up that fridge until you run out of gas. Then what? Then what are you gonna do? With this, you've got the power of the sun. You don't have a solar-powered gas generator, right? When it runs out of gas, that's it. You have to brave the snow or the storm or the lines to get gas, to get more gas. You can power this up with the power of the sun. By the way, this is the $400 solar panel that we are including today for the first time ever at this low price. If you would like an additional solar panel, maybe you're like me and you already have the EcoFlow Delta, we've got the lowest price that we've ever offered on individual solar panels. Normally they're $399. Today they're $150 off for the very first time. $50 on any credit card, free shipping and handling. So here's how you order either one. If you want the solar panel on its own, or you want to add that into your order. The item number is 707265, and if you're new to HSN, welcome in. You're not alone. We have many, many new shoppers shopping with us today on Cyber Monday. I'm so glad glad that you are here. You will not be disappointed. We guarantee all the way through the end of January. You've got your chance to try it out. Try it. Plug it into your fridge, plug your freezer into it. Go ahead and go outside and have that wonderful outdoor movie theater experience. Plug in 13 devices at once. If it's not for you, you can always send it back by the end of January. Those are our extended returns. Guaranteed delivery by the holidays, and the best value that we have found anywhere. So you can get on the phone and order yours quickly and easily. We've got the most incredible representatives. They are all so lovely. I don't know who hires them, but they are like such an amazing part of the family. I would call them just to hang out and talk with them. But you can call, of course. You can also order on hsn.com. I mean, it is Cyber Monday, so this is the big day to shop online. You can also download an HSN app. We've got a streaming service now that you can tune into. But here's how you order: 749-907. And you can take advantage of VIP financing. If you want this and you say it's the best value, it's $800 off. But you know, $999, it's still steep. How about $55.55 for the most incredible power? The technology that you're seeing here is unlike anything else. It recharges so quickly. It's not just a one and done. Once you use it all to power your fridge, your freezer, the Wi-Fi, your internet, the TV, you can just recharge this again, solar powered. Plug it into your car. You could recharge it in your car, and then of course when you have electricity in your house, you can just plug it in and recharge it that way. This is the best value that we've offered on the entire day. Over 4,000 of these have been spoken for by people just like you who just want to have that peace of mind. And of course we say you can't put a price on peace of mind. The price would normally be about $1,800, but today you're saving $800. So Justin, I know you have so many different demonstrations for us. We have so many incredibly happy and pleased customers with this, and you're just gonna show us just a couple reasons why.
Yeah, well, you know, great segue is Anthony, who calls in. He's called in actually a couple of times. He is, you know, she saw what happened in Dallas. You know, we talk about with one of those reviews that we have that speaks to dialysis machines. She had it and she picked it up, and then he saw what happened in Dallas. And he said, I don't want that to happen to me. So he picked up the Delta, and 2 days after getting the Delta, Murphy's Law, what happened? He lost power. But it wasn't just him in the home. It was him and his mother that's in the home. And I think about that when we talk about peace of mind, can't put a price on it. You want to be proactive and make sure that you've made a plan A. This is a great plan to have. And it's not just for all of the emergency situations. It could also be for the fun stuff, coming outside and enjoying the nice patio, but maybe having a fan right next to you while you're outside. How nice would that be? I know a lot of us are getting into the winter storms. You can actually have a heating blanket running for 8 hours on one full charge. We showed you all those different tablets and phones that you can have plugged in. Have your tablet out here. How many of you in the family have phones and tablets? And then some of those power tools that you're going to see. We're giving you a bit of a tour. You can use any of your power tools. Why is that important? Well, we talk about taking this off the grid, but maybe you're feeling off the grid, or maybe somebody works off site. They can have that power for their circular saws, their drills, or for winter storms when there's down limbs, use some of those electric chainsaws to cut up any of those limbs. Now, after you've used your power, I want to show you the solar panel. This solar panel is completely waterproof. You can put this outside and then bright and direct sun to recharge your unit. This isn't a glass solar panel. It's not something that's big and bulky and heavy. And the way that I actually have this propped up is with the actual case that comes with it. It's that protective case that acts like a stand. So it stands up and gives you that perfect angle. And then all you got to do is connect it right to your Delta, unfold this, and then you've got that solar generator and sustainable power. Nice part about this is if you're thinking about picking up another one, highly recommend it. It's the lowest price that we have on the standalone solar panels. And remember, we typically don't even do the Delta with the solar panel. And when we do, it's hard to even have those solar panels available. Now, all the fun stuff, it could be a blender outside here, but think about the portable power that you're going to have. You're also going to be able to use that big blender like I was talking about. Maybe it is out in the back porch to have that fun entertainment. We're going to walk inside because I want you to see, you know, maybe it's the big television that we've got here. We can now have TV for up to 20 hours, depending on the size of your television. Maybe you've got a smaller TV. That means you can stay, be able to see what's going on with those storms. You want to see what's happening with the winter storms or hurricane storms. And then nothing worse than having Christmas without an actual lit Christmas tree. Right now you can have that powered up all simultaneously, powered from right here, Shannon. So entertainment, and of course you had mentioned it, so I have got to grab this, your router. We talked, Shannon and I were joking, what is the Wi-Fi? Where is the Wi-Fi? Well, Wi-Fi doesn't necessarily go away. The internet doesn't go away. because you don't have power to your router. You need internet, but you need power to your router to have it. So what happens is when you lose power, all of a sudden there's no internet. Plug this into your EcoFlow, get your Roku connected, and then keep on living. And especially if you have kids at home with entertainment, or if they're doing school from home, or if you work from home, you need internet. Now you can make sure that you're still there working from home with that internet powered up right here from your Delta.
Justin, I think that should be Delta's catchphrase, keep on living, right? Like you can keep on living. Whatever is stopping you, whether it's just a quick little power outage, a power outage you don't know why, the lights are out. We can use flashlights. I'm just gonna say, you can use a flashlight if you want to, but why not with your Delta? Let me see if I make the, why not actually plug in a lamp, like an actual lamp, your actual TV, your actual router? Now you've got Wi-Fi, you've got internet. The kids can do their homework. You can do everything that you always do. You could be shopping right now on Cyber Monday, even if you didn't have any power. You could have your warming blanket, you could have your fan, you could have your light, you could have your phone charged up, you could be charging your tablet. And you've got solar powered option as well. There aren't any solar powered gas generators out there, right? You have to have gas. You have to have stinky, nasty, heavy gas, and you have to store it someplace. Gas doesn't last forever. It always stinks. If you store gas in your garage, guess what? As soon as you walk into that garage, you're breathing those toxic fumes. This is endless power because you've got the power of the sun to recharge it, and we're including that today. Today and today only, for the first time, we are giving you the Delta. That is such a powerhouse for EcoFlow, $999.99. That would be a steal just for the Delta, because that is normally $13.99. So you would be saving $400 right there. We're including the $400 solar panel included. Normally it would be $1,400 and then $400, close to $1,800. Not only are we not charging you that $400 for that solar panel, look at how incredible that solar panel is. You're getting all of it for $999. It's about an $800 savings just for our today's special. So if you're new to HSN, welcome in. You're part of the family instantly. Here's how you get yours home for just $55.55 every month. And that's going to be such peace of mind for not even $2 a day for the next 18 months. You can be a VIP here at HSN. So you apply for that HSN card. When you're approved, we're gonna give you $40 off your first purchase, which makes this $840 off. And then you've got what's called VIP financing, which is 18-month interest-free. I have to say that, interest-free for all 18 months. And then you get to use that on all of those more expensive electronics items. So this entire bundle, this $1,800 bundle, would be just $55.55, no shipping and handling. If you pay it off with VIP financing, you still have extended returns through the end of January. So give us a phone call. There's a phone number on your screen. You can also go to hsn.com. This will be on the very front page, because our today's special is always our very biggest value of the entire day. Or you can use the HSN app. You can use that number right there on your screen as well. 749907 is your item number. We have so many incredible customer reviews, Justin. There's so much to share about this, that it's stink-free, mess-free, noise-free power when and where you need it. You're never gonna bring that generator inside. Besides, I don't think you could lift it, right? I mean, this only weighs about 31 pounds.
Exactly right. It doesn't stink. We love that, right? There's no gas, there's no fumes, only weighs 31 pounds. I'm going to take you guys upstairs because that's it. It's portable power, not just being able to take it outside of your home, but maybe walking it around inside of your home, taking it from the kitchen to the living room, now into the bedroom, where I think a lot of you are going to be using it the most. In fact, you could be using this every single day, and I'm going to show you how. I'm going to bring this here. I'm going to set it right down, right next to my CPAP machine. Do any of you have a CPAP machine or rely on a CPAP machine? How nice it would be to have a light right here plugged in, so you're not sitting there in the dark. How about having a phone plugged in, a fan? Going back to the CPAP machine, that's a $700 investment. You invested in it because you need it. If you need that, you need to make sure that you have power to continue to power up your CPAP machine, your dialysis machine. And of course, one of the things that I love about this is it's an emergency power source. Here's how that works. If you have your Delta plugged into your wall and all of these different things plugged into your Delta, if you lose power in 30 milliseconds, your Delta is going to recognize it and turn on automatically to power up all of these other devices. So you're not out of power, so you continue to breathe easy at night. And then this brings me to the blanket, because I call this a bit of a hack that we've got, what I've thought of for the Delta, which is so many questions. It's wintertime, right? How are we going to stay warm? A lot of people think about a space heater, but the space heater runs at about 1,400 watts, which will work on your Delta, but for an hour. With your heating blanket, we can plug this in, and I can have this actually working for up to 8 hours. So if you're picking up any of those warm and cozy blankets, this is going to work for 8 hours. That's going to be a full night's sleep where you're going to feel nice and cozy in your bed. And then I'm going to unplug everything because I'm going to walk outside, because what's going to happen? You're going to run the battery down at some point and you're going to need to recharge it. But that's what we love about the sustainability, because now I take this outside and then I use the power of the sun to go ahead and plug this in to my solar panel that I've got set up outside here. And remember, this solar panel is 100% waterproof. So if it's rain, sleet, snow, you can set this outside on the snow, as long as it's, of course, not covered. It's covering the solar panel. And now we're using the power of the sun to recharge this, Shannon. So it's not something that we're feeling like we got to run to the gas station. It's simple and it's easy to use, easy to recharge. And remember, talk about industry-leading things, from 0 to 80% plugging this into the wall. It's the fastest whole entire industry, from 0 to 80% to in an hour, in an hour, from 0 to 80%. So quick and easy to recharge. And then there's another third option. We give you the DC adapter. So if you don't have power at home, of course, and maybe it's a cloudy day, how are you going to recharge it? Bring this to the vehicle and recharge it inside of your car so you can be ready for the next night when it's cold and you want to have a nice night's sleep.
You know, I think it's a must-have for every household, whether you rent, you're in an apartment, you're in a townhome, or you're in a two-story home, and you could have a gas generator, but you don't want the noise, you don't want the mess, you don't want the stink. This will charge up to 13 different devices simultaneously, and you've got the solar power. We're including it all. It's an $1,800 value today and today only for $999.99. It's on 5 interest-free payments. That's on any credit card that you've got. If you want to use PayPal, you want to use a debit card, it's $200 a month for 5 months interest-free, but you can spread it out over 18 months interest-free if you're a VIP. That means you hold an HSN card or a Q card or a Zulily card, and you can apply for that quickly on the phone or on hsn.com. When you're approved, we're going to give you an additional $40 off. I'm not trying to overwhelm you. I just want you to know there's a lot of ways to save today. This is a one-day and one-day only value. Usually we sell these separately. We sell this, I bought my Delta for $13.99. I didn't get the solar panel, but today it's $150 off for the first time as well, the additional solar panel. So this is my day to take advantage of that. All told, I will be more expensive than your today's special today. So smart shopping. We're gonna ship it to you for free. You know, right now it's storm season. So we think about those power outages. We think about being without power and being without your refrigerator and your freezer. The biggest question that we get is, will this power up my refrigerator? Yes, it will. How much food do you have in your refrigerator right now? I've got 3 teenagers, 2 adults. Actually, I've got my parents visiting right now. We've got about 2 refrigerators and freezers full of food. I'm guessing, if I really think about it, I could easily lose $500, $600 worth of food in one fell swoop. This is going to save you money in just one emergency situation. Now, I hope you never run out of power. I can't look at one person in here, or if I had a magic mirror, one person who's watching right now who has never had a power outage, right? Doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter even if you stay in a hotel. You will have power outages. It's just a fact of life. It doesn't have to be miserable. It doesn't have to be a situation where you're freezing, or in the summer where you're overheated. You can have a fan. Nana, if you need to be able to get that perfect gift for somebody, hey, all go in on it. We've heard so many stories of people, especially seniors, in the hot, hot months. If the power goes out, it can be really dangerous. Same with the cold months. If the power goes out, it can be extremely dangerous. We're talking about really health situations here. You have to have that extra power. My Nana's not gonna go out there and power up a gas generator so that she can have a fan or a heated blanket. I'm just gonna say that right now. But we have so many comments and so many customer picks. They say, I really love this product. No gas fumes, great power, and excellent charging time. Wow, this is great. I like this one too. Terry, and we haven't even talked about this. Terry says, this week my power went off. I work at home. I was able to run my full-size desktop and desk lamp from this flawlessly for hours. Holy cow, these days, when you're working from home, this is a make it or break it. If you don't get that job in, if you don't get that offer in, if you don't get your project finished, that could really make or break your career. It's just a must get. We've got lots of you on the phone. Go to hsn.com to get yours. Justin, I'm hoping that we can get one more little glimpse. Oh, we're not in front of the fridge, but everybody wants to be able to power up their fridge and freezer.
Yeah, one last time, we actually are right next to the fridge. I know I'm so big, it's very tough to get in the same shot. Just really quickly, yes, you power up 80% of your home appliances. This is powering up your refrigerator up to 15 to 20 hours. This is a 150-watt refrigerator. If you are thinking maybe you want to get something for somebody so they can feel a little bit independent at home, and you have to worry about them, that they're going to use, obviously not thinking about a gas generator, this is a great option. It's becoming the #1 option in America for just electric power stations. And of course, the best price ever that you're going to find on this Delta right now.
So true. You can't even find the equivalent of this in a gas generator at this price. $1,800 value for under $1,000. Justin, thank you so much. I know you'll be with us throughout the day. We appreciate you.
Always great to be here. See you, everybody.
Thank you. All right, it looked like he was showing off. I can do it too. It's only 31 pounds. You want to get yours on the phone or on hsn.com. True power and true rechargeable power with the power of the sun. A great value. Now, if you're thinking, we were talking a little bit about heating. So we've got the only airing of the day of the Live Pure. Now, this is kind of like a 3-in-1.